What's happening? I'm N64Josh. This is Gamers in Karts getting interviewed. That's right, it's back. And tonight's very special guest, who I just literally called out of the chat and said, hey, who wants to do this? Who wants to do this? Anytizer, what's going on?
What's happening, man?
Hey, so rumor has it you might be a little nervous right now. You doing okay?
Yeah, I'd say I'm pretty good.
Okay. All right. Good. So, for those of you guys that are new to this, all we're going to be doing is talking about Nintendo stuff and racing in Mario Kart. That's it. We're just going to be talking about, we're going to kind of get the history, talk about some past games, that kind of stuff. So, oh, and look at this, Mario and Luigi, huh? Here we go. So, take it away, my friend. Where does your history begin with Nintendo?
All right. So, history with Nintendo for me starts at the Super Nintendo. And that was all thanks to my dad. It was, I think it was for Easter. He set up like an Easter egg hunt. And all the clues had to deal with something Nintendo. And right at the end of it, there was Super Mario World and a brand new Super Nintendo sitting there.
Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? For Easter? Like, what was your Christmas like?
Well, so Christmas, I got my first handheld. It was, my uncle got me a Game Boy. And then I'm sure you remember, it was almost every holiday season they had a new Game Boy release.
Right.
So it was aunts and uncles would get me the Game Boys per their release. So at one point I would get grounded. They're like, all right, no more Super Nintendo. Well, yeah, that's fine because I have 3 Game Boys hidden in the room, you know?
I like it. Okay. So, well, okay, let's dive into these Game Boys and the Super Nintendo a little bit. What were some of your favorite Game Boy games?
All right, favorite Game Boy game would have to be Tetris.
Tetris, okay, classic. Good answer. Safe though. That's kind of a safe answer.
Well, that was the one. So my uncle gets me this Game Boy and only leaves me with Tetris. So for a good couple months, it's all I had to play. But I'd say second favorite would be I think it was. What was it called? Mario World? Is that right?
Super Mario Land.
That's it. Yeah. Super Mario Land. Yeah. But that would be my my second favorite.
Did you complete that game?
I did not know. Well, I could get probably 3-4 levels in, and then I would just keep dying and starting over. So at one point, I said, "All right, I'm over it."
I think there was only 4 levels total. That game was rough. It was pretty hard. Pretty hard game. So, okay. So Tetris, Mario Land. Any other notable titles on Game Boy before we jump into Super Nintendo?
Obviously the second Super Mario Land, that one was good.
Also hard.
Yeah, oh yeah. But I found it a little bit easier than the first one, surprisingly.
Okay. All right. Those bigger sprites and everything, man, that game looked beautiful compared to the first one.
Oh, absolutely. Oh yeah. I mean, I think I like that one more because I was a big fan of Super Mario World. So that, the sprite in Super Mario Land looked just like the Super Mario World one.
Very similar, yeah, for sure.
But I'd say after after Super Mario Land 2, it was all the Pokemon series after that.
Okay, chat's calling, like Army Life and chat's like, we got to get some hype for Pokemon. So, red, blue, yellow.
It would definitely be. I had all of them, and the one that I always go back to even now is still red.
Okay, all right. Have you stuck with that series?
To a point. When I ended up getting a DS, I had the Pokemon games, but by then I think I was so burned out on all the battles that I had to kind of take a break from it.
I see. Okay. I got you. So, let's talk Super Nintendo. Super Mario World, you said, was So so Easter, you get the Super Nintendo. Did they like open it up and put parts all over the yard and everything? Like you had to go find the pieces, or what's going on?
No, my dad had like the plastic Easter eggs, and he put like clue like notes in it.
Okay.
So
Leading you to the giant box.
No, so all right, so in the entertainment like stand, they had doors on it. So I opened up the doors, and they had both controllers plugged in. The game cart was already in there. Everything was already opened up. So I have a feeling they were playing it before Easter.
I love it. I love it. That's the best. Have you ever asked them?
No, never did. Never did. I just always said, that was probably the best Easter I had.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. So, like, were your folks gamers?
I know my dad was real big into computers. He built quite a few of his own computers. And then my mom, I guess she was into it, but couldn't really like grasp the idea.
Got it.
But,
okay.
No, definitely my dad, my brother, they were both into gaming and computers, technology at the time,
I understand. So let's talk the games on the Super Nintendo then. What were some of the faves?
So obviously Super Mario World, and then Mario is Missing was probably a top 10 for me.
Interesting choice. Okay. All right.
What was it? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time. That was a go-to.
I don't care what Pudding says about you. You're all right. Like.
Well, I mean, it's pudding, so take it with a grain of salt.
So, man, Turtles in Time. Like, I still have my original copy of that game. I bought it from the rental store, so it still has the rental stickers. Thrifty Foods was the rental store. It was still have it, man. I couldn't.
That's awesome.
Like, I played through that one over. Did you complete that one?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I completed that one.
Love it. I think the best was like Big Apple, 3 a.m. Right?
Yep. Yeah, I can hear it in my head right now.
my toe. Like, so good. So good.
Oh man.
So, what other games? Did you do any fighting games? Any Star Wars games? Like, what other games?
So I did play some Star Wars games, but they were my friends had them. So I know that sorry, just a little nervous, but
You're good, man. You're good.
No, it was my friends had the games, right? And I didn't have them. They did. I can't remember what the names of them were.
Oh, Super Star Wars, Super Empire Strikes Back, and Super Return of the Jedi. You just got to add Super in front of everything on the Super Nintendo, and
I would have been all right.
You're set, yeah.
but no, I just remember them being really hard. And we could probably get past the first two levels, and then we were kind of, let's move on to something else.
Yep. They were extremely difficult games. Very rewarding, though. Very rewarding.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. That's from what I've heard, watching the YouTube videos on people actually doing it made me wish I would have gone back with them and actually completed it.
They're rough, though. That was Super Empire Strikes Back. I was like 6th or 7th grade, and I was like, all right, Merry Christmas. This is what I got for Christmas Eve. I ain't walking away now. Like,
yeah, right.
5 a.m. rolled along, and I was like, well, I think I'm in the 2nd level. So, about
right.
Almost left Hoth. Almost.
Oh,
but yeah, they were rough. So what were some of your other favorites, though?
There was Mario Kart, obviously. That's just, a staple, and it should be a staple in anybody's Super Nintendo library.
If it's not, it's okay. We still like you, though.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I'm not. I won't hate you if you don't have it.
It's good. I was a little nervous there for a second. There, thought maybe. So wait. So who did you play? Who did you race as back in the day?
Luigi.
Okay, so are you the younger brother?
I sure am. Yep, sure am. So I was always like, oh man, Luigi's awesome. Well, what do you mean Luigi's awesome? Yeah, well, why isn't he? Give me reasons.
Did I just hit you with a green shell I threw backwards?
You sure did, yeah.
Are we still friends?
Oh, absolutely. I don't care. I mean, it's just Mario Kart. Now, if this were Smash Brothers, I might not talk to you for a week.
I understand. I get it. So, okay, so Luigi back then, you're playing Luigi on Super Mario World.
Yeah.
Did you not like playing as Mario on your Game Boy, or were you okay with it?
I was all right with it. I'm like, all right, it's Mario's game, but whenever you had the option to be the brother, I'm like, oh yeah, that's obviously what I'm gonna go with.
Get it. So Nightcrawler saying I'm attacking your teammate. I'm attacking you, and you are his teammate for Team Crawler. So, sorry.
That's all right, man. I mean, hashtag Team Crawler. We're going strong. We're few, but we take up.
I was gonna say both of you.
Yeah.
In Team
well, Cryptic too. Cryptic's in there.
Right, both of you.
He's a key player.
Are we counting Crawler and Team Crawler? There's 3? Okay, so any other notable titles on Super Nintendo?
Super Metroid. That one was.
Okay.
Was
talk to me. Tell me about Super Metroid.
Well, that was another playing it at a friend's house, and it'd get frustrating, but for some reason that was the one that we would, all right, we have to get past this point. We can't go any further. It's just getting past the little bit of confusion when the game first starts, then you can really kind of dive in.
Yep.
But no, it was good. It was good. I didn't finish it. They did, but I wasn't there for it.
That's just not cool that they didn't let you see, like...
It was, dude, all summer we were working on it. And then they went away on vacation, came back, and were like, oh, yeah, we beat it last night. I'm like, well, what?
And they never, so have you never seen the ending?
No, I haven't. I don't want to even YouTube it because I'm going to beat it. It's in the backlog.
Okay, you've got to make it happen. I'm not even kidding you. There's very few things that I'll get emotional about, but the end of Super Metroid is one of those things. So,
oh, really?
Oh yeah, especially, did you play Metroid 2?
I
on Game Boy?
Not. No.
Okay.
No, I never did.
But you do remember the beginning of Super Metroid where you see the little Metroid pet show up, and yeah. So just remember that.
All right.
You got to play it. You got to go for it. Hey, good race.
Oh, thanks, man.
So, okay. I'm glad you said Super Metroid. What about Link to the Past?
Yeah, played it. I played it later on in the years. I didn't really play it when I was a kid. But it's pretty good. I still have yet to beat that one too.
I see. But how old were you when you got the Super Nintendo? Because there's probably some people that are getting ready to jump into the comments and be like, why is this person on here? They haven't completed any of the staple games. So let's go ahead and throw some water on this fire. How old were you?
So I was about 6-7 years old whenever I had it.
There's going to be some people that's not good enough for. If you'd said 3 or 4, I could understand.
No, my problem was what happened was, every holiday I'd get new games. You end up with so many, you can only play so much at one time. And then that with having Game Boys to play. I always had something to play, and never really ran out of stuff to do. So there's even now with the Switch, PS4, Xbox One, I have games that I've opened, played for 15 minutes, and moved on to the next one. Figured, all right, I'll come back to it.
Man, I know nothing of that, but that's cool though. It's cool you got such a backlog.
Yeah.
So 64? next on the list?
N64.
Okay.
Well, my history with the N64 is
Another Easter?
no. I had the Super Nintendo for a few years, and I ended up getting a PS1 for Christmas. And oh, I know. But I did play 64 when I'd go over to my friend's house because everybody had that. I was the only one that had a PS1.
So your parents went from like super cool, we love you, to like, hey, sorry, but we don't love you as much anymore. We're going to give you the PlayStation.
Well, no, that wasn't my parents. That was my aunt and uncle did that. So
Okay. I mean, at least maybe they were, like not quite educated. Like there's going to be some PlayStation fans that are like, what is this heresy? So, okay, well, I mean, we could talk about PlayStation games. I just don't know any. Like Gran Turismo, is that one that you liked?
It's one that I like, but I mean, it's whatever. Nintendo always had the better games, though. I will say that.
Twisted Metal, was that one?
Twisted Metal was all right.
Okay. Oh, good green shell right on the grass. That is gonna do it.
But no, I know when I did play,
I was so close to sniping you. That was so close. Oh, weak. Good race. Mortal Kombat trilogy. How about that? Did you play Mortal Kombat on that?
Every once in a while. That was more of I'd ask my friend to borrow it when I was feeling like I wanted to play it.
Okay. So did you enjoy any games on the PlayStation, or were you just mad all the time when you had to play it?
No, the only ones I really played on PlayStation, I was big into the Crash Bandicoot series, Spyro.
Makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy the commercials when he stood out in front of Nintendo headquarters and...
Yeah, I thought it was funny, but I kind of expected Nintendo to fight back with like a Mario, shooting a fireball at him or something.
Oh no, that back in the day, there was nothing. Everything had to be, it had to be honorable.
Oh, right.
So, okay, so it sounds like you didn't have a long career with the PlayStation, maybe.
I mean, honestly, when I had a PS1, when I was over, playing Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, I would always go back to Super Nintendo.
I mean, I get that. I totally get it. The lack of loading times just probably was a big draw, right?
Oh, it was just nice to play a game, Fire it up and it works.
So now literally everybody that does like PlayStation has left.
My bad.
So what were some of the faves on the 64? Did you end up never owning a 64?
Well, I ended up buying one when I was about 24, 25.
Okay.
And I've been slowly getting games for it. I know on Wii U I got Paper Mario, like the one for 64. I wanted to play that.
I see. So I kind of feel sorry for you because without the rose-tinted nostalgia glasses, 64 can be a little rough.
Oh yeah, it definitely it's not soft around the edges when it comes to some of the stuff it had. But I mean, it gave us Smash Brothers. That was amazing, and that ended a lot of friendships. I'll tell you that.
You had to be careful though, because they were your only access to the 64, right? So you're like, okay, I gotta let them win, because
I was like, all right, well, I can't complain too much, because I mean, they're gonna be like, well, just stop playing.
Yep, I understand. I get you. So,
but,
so how about some GoldenEye, Mario Kart?
Oh yeah, I've played GoldenEye, Mario Kart 64. I bought Mario Kart 64 when I got the 64.
Have any epic multiplayer matches back in the day?
Not really.
No, that's so I could only imagine, like, so I was in high school with a 64, right? So like
All right.
we had some pretty epic GoldenEye, Perfect Dark, you know, like that was it, right?
Yeah.
That was it.
No, the epic matches usually happened with 64. Not so much for GoldenEye. GoldenEye was like, "Oh no, you got me. All right."
Okay, so what was it? Did you end up playing Perfect Dark then? Turok? Like what were some of the games on there that you got in for multiplayer?
So I ended up getting Perfect Dark and playing it for the first time a few years ago. But as far as Turok goes, I ended up playing that late too.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, I mean, Mario Kart?
Oh yeah, Mario Kart for sure. I remember that. We would have arguments at the bus stop the next day. It's like, if you didn't throw that red shell, I would have been in first place. What's wrong with it?
Okay, I can get on board with this.
Yeah.
Okay, so then what was your next Nintendo console then?
Next Nintendo console for me was the Wii.
Skip the GameCube. PS2?
Yeah, I had a PS2, and then I kind of skipped PS3 and got that super late.
So the Wii. So did you end up playing any GameCube games on your Wii?
I did later, but it wasn't really anything crazy. Like, I just now got into Wind Waker, and that's only thanks to the Wii U. GameCube game, the only one it was Smash Brothers Melee, I think.
Understand. Okay. All right. So, man, the Wii. Did you play more than just Wii Sports? Because not many people did.
No, I played Twilight Princess on it.
You played Twilight Princess. Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, that's something. That's something. Anything else like Mario Galaxy 1 or 2?
Yeah, Mario Galaxy. Yeah, have that. Still have yet to beat it. No surprise there.
So, have you beat any games?
Yeah. I mean, I beat Mario Odyssey and Breath of the Wild. So, I mean, those count, right?
So that's 2. Anything else?
Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. I've beat those.
Okay, that's 4. That's 4. Okay,
yeah.
That's good. That's good. Have you beat Mario 64? That stunned silence is very, very reassuring. Love it. Love it. Okay. All right. So, not too many games. Anything else on any other notable titles on the Wii?
Twilight Princess. I was close to beating it, and then my brother deleted my save file. So,
oh no! No!
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
No, that's not good. That makes me sad. So, did you get a Wii U?
Yeah, I bought one a couple months ago.
Okay, what'd you get the Wii U for?
I really wanted to get into some of the Wii U games, a lot of the virtual console ones. Mario Maker, most of all. I know it's coming out for Switch soon, but I had to satisfy the itch, you know.
I get it. It's a great game, tons of fun. So you little late to the party on the Wii U. You said you got Zelda, Mario Maker. Were you playing Smash on that also?
No, I was not.
Okay.
I did play Smash on Wii, but that was
short-lived.
Yeah.
Makes sense. The online was pretty brutal.
Yep.
Pretty brutal. Okay. So this is interesting. So you bought the Wii U after the Switch was out? Yep. Okay.
Sure did.
Hey, I understand. It is like a Zelda machine, you know, like it's got a ton of great titles. I shouldn't say a ton. It has a great virtual console and a handful of really great titles. The majority of them are now on the Switch. What are you thinking about the Switch now? Like, did you already have the PS4 and the Xbox One, and the Switch was just kind of the next in line, or?
Well, that was, yeah. I mean, I was at the time before the Switch came out, I was kind of getting back into PS4 and Xbox One, and I just watched the unveiling of the Switch, and I was sold. I'm like, this makes sense. This is what I want.
The portability.
And, yeah, the portability, the fact that you don't have to carry everything with you. You can just bring the Switch, and if somebody already has one, you just plop it in the dock, you know? I mean, it was the Switch was pretty much super ideal, because at the time, a little bit before the Switch came out, I sold my PS Vita because it was supposed to kind of give you a little bit of the same aspect, but I could never get it to work. Nothing really good came out for the Vita, so I got rid of that and put that money towards the Switch.
It's too bad about the Vita. It's too bad.
Well, yeah, I mean, it happens.
It does. So, Plumber from chat is saying he bought a Switch to play ARMS. Is that true?
Did I buy a Switch to play ARMS?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Why else would you buy a Switch if it's not to just play ARMS? Everything else is second best.
So the reason for your Switch purchase was to play ARMS.
Yeah, that was it. I sat there, so yeah, I figured ARMS was gonna take off, and it's still going strong. There's still a good community for ARMS.
Okay, yeah.
But no, seriously though, I the Switch kind of, ever since I've had the Switch, Josh, I haven't really touched my PlayStation 4 or my Xbox One.
You know, I mean, I hear that often. I mean, that's kind of been me, you know, and even before, like, I would try games like, you know, maybe mess around in Fortnite for a little bit on Xbox or something, but it wasn't until it came out on the Switch that I really put a little bit of time into it, you know.
Yeah.
And so, what on the Switch? What are some of your most notable titles that you've really enjoyed?
Well, obviously, Breath of the Wild to me, it was amazing. Odyssey was good. Just trying to go back and find all the rest of the moons is it's kind of nice, because you already beat the core of the game. Now you can just go in, pop in and out whenever you want.
I do like that.
Mm-hmm. Obviously, Mario Kart, Smash Brothers. I know lately with Yoshi Crafted World coming out, the girlfriend and I, we play that a good bit.
A great game. That's it's a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
So I have to know, who do you main in Smash?
In Smash?
Yeah.
Little Mac.
Little Mac. No Luigi, huh? No Green Mario.
I'm trying to get into to Luigi. I don't know. I'm so used to how Little Mac plays out that I'm having a hard time trying to learn Luigi.
I got you. Okay. So, rumor has it you've just picked up a capture card. You're going to start doing some streaming and making some content. Is that correct?
Yeah, it is.
You got any branding or anything like that? Anywhere that people can find you?
I do have a Instagram page. It's Ghost House PGH, and it's just something I've been working on. Whenever I have time, I kind of, I don't know, just share my my love of Nintendo and getting back into Nintendo after being away since the Wii. So it's been exciting, man.
Got you. Is this Ghost House branding going to kind of be for everything? Like your Twitch stream, things like that, or do you know?
It's in the works right now.
Okay.
I mean, I'm still trying to work out all the details of everything. I figured I would start with Instagram, and then from there I'm just gonna try to do some YouTube videos, that kind of stuff, get into it that way slowly.
Okay. All right. I like it. I like it. Were you able to get your capture card set up this weekend?
Yeah, I was actually messed around with it, recorded a few races over this past weekend, and hopefully I'm trying to figure out how to edit videos now and not have it. I mean, it seems kind of easy, but I know there's a lot to learn still. So I figure once I get that going, I might send out a pilot to everybody maybe.
There you go. There you go. Well, cool, man. Well, hey, this has been a lot of fun. I really appreciate you taking the time to and you know, stepping out of your comfort zone a little bit to let me interview you in Gamers in Karts getting interviewed. Thank you so much.
Oh, anytime, man.
Right on, right on. All right, guys. Well, hey, if you're watching this after the fact on YouTube, let me know what you think. Is this something that you would like to see more often on this channel? Because we used to do it every Monday. So if you would enjoy just seeing random people get interviewed on while we race Mario Kart, let me know in the comment section. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Anytizer, thank you. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye now.